Hello everyone, welcome to this new session which says 8 words you need to stop misspelling because it makes you sound dumb. Even if you are fluent, eloquent, and you articulate well, that doesn't mean you can't make these mistakes. This could happen to anyone. Even people make these mistakes while writing. So that is why I've brought this lesson for you. Have you ever thought what is the difference between LOSE and LOOSE? Do you know the meaning of irregardless? Do you know the difference between whose and who apostrophe whose? Well, if not, you are at the right place. And if you want to know the right meaning of these words, please watch this video till the end. I've seen so many people writing it wrong, speaking it wrong, but they do not even care to rectify it. So please watch this video till the end to avoid humiliation. By the end of this video, you will learn to rectify few of these errors that even native speakers do. So first up, we have LOSE and LOOSE. Well, LOSE means someone who suffered the loss of something or something which you no longer have. As you can see in the meaning, it's written be deprived of or cease to have or retain something. It's also an opposite of win, or it means to suffer the loss. For example, I have lost my appetite. Or you can say that I have lost my keys. I have lost my car keys. I used to have it, but I no longer have it. So that's how you use LOSE. Well, here lost is past tense of LOSE or past participle of LOSE. Next we have is LOOSE, which means not firmly and tightly fixed in a place. Something which is not firmly or tightly fixed in a place. For those things, we use the word loose. Something which is not tight, free, or released from. For example, she likes to wear her hair loose and free. Or you can say that I have a loose tooth. Or I left my bull loose with cattle. So this is how you can use, and this is the difference between LOSE and LOOSE. I hope you understood. Next up, we have its and it apostrophe s. Well, its is a possessive noun. It is used when something is related to it, especially as a possessor. For example, a puppy played with its toys. So that puppy possesses that toys. He's an owner of that or those toys. So that is why its is used here. The next one we have is it apostrophe s, which is contraction of it is or it has. Well, it's used to make it short. It's a short way of writing it is or it has. For example, I think it's going to rain today. Or you can say it's a shame. So in both these sentences, we use the word it apostrophe s. So next up, we have these three words, there, they are, and there. I've seen so many people getting confused among these three. I feel really frustrated, but I somehow manage to be calm. So let's see what is actually the difference between these three. First is THERE, which is used to point out in or at that place. So when we say that something is kept in that place or something is kept at that place, then we use this word, which is THERE. For example, there is only one lemon left. Or there is my book kept, you can take it. Or there is the people who are going to carry us to the function or anything like that. So for pointing something out, you use the word THERE. Next is THEIR, which is used as a possessive noun. So it is generally used for third person. When something is related to them, we say the word THEIR. For example, their baby cries a lot. So So this is a simple example to explain. And the next we have is they are. It's a contraction of they are, which is they apostrophe re. For example, they are going to perform today. So it simply means that they are going to perform today. So I hope you're clear with the difference of these three words. Next up, we have whose and who apostrophe whose. So whose is again a possessive form of who. For example, do you know whose car is this? It is generally used when we want to know that this thing is associated with which person. So in this case, we use the word whose, which is a possessive form of who. Next we have who apostrophe whose. So again we have apostrophe here. So it's a contraction of who is. For example, who's going to clean this mess? So I hope you've understood because it's simple and it's very easy to understand. And next up we have your and you apostrophe are. So your again is a possessive pronoun relating to one or oneself. For example, your job is very exciting, or please wash your hands before dinner. So here we are using it in a possessive form. It's because it is a possessive noun. And the next one is a contraction of you are. It's a short way of writing you are, that is you apostrophe re. So for example, you are my best friend. Next up we have regardless and irregardless. I've seen many people using this word irregardless. So my question is, do you know the meaning of irregardless? Well, I have never found this word in a lexicon. It does not exist in dictionary. So it simply means that irregardless does not exist. It is always regardless. For example, the allowances is paid regardless of age or income. Or you can take another example with respect to net neutrality, which says that internet service providers should enable access to all content and website regardless of the source. So this is another example of regardless, and remember there's no word like irregardless. Next up we have then and than. Again, many people make this mistake, especially while writing, because while speaking it's not that clear, but I've seen many people writing it wrong. So then means at that time, at the time in question, after that time, next, or afterwards. For example, I was living in Cairo then. Or she came and then we went to a party. It means she came and after that we went to a party. So it is simple and very easy to understand. Next is than, which is used to introduce the second element in a comparison. So whenever we are comparing two things, so we use this word than. Always remember, during comparison we use the word THAN and it is pronounced as than. First word is pronounced as then and the next is pronounced as than, THAN. For example, it was much smaller than his son. So I hope you're clear with the difference. Next up we have here and here. So here means in this spot or in this place. If you want to tell a person that something is kept over here, so you use the word HERE. So it is usually used to point out a spot or a place. For example, I am here and planning to stay. But HEAR is a verb which is related to listening, to be within earshot. Whenever you talk about listening, whenever you talk about ear, you always hear. So for example, we do not want to hear all these policies, which means we do not want to listen all these policies. So I hope you are clear with the difference of these two words. So that's all from my side. I hope you like the session. For more videos, you can subscribe to my channel and watch all the beautiful videos on my channel. And if you think this video is helpful, please give us a like. Thank you so much.